Yo, what's good? What's good? Hey, we back today. This episode 2. And we're gonna get into it. I mean, talk about the college season coming up, football wise or whatever. Now we just got done with SEC Media Days, they kind of the
Yeah.
kickoff, you know. Ole Miss, they sent out TJ Dottery, um
Austin Simmons.
Austin Simmons and
I forgot who it was.
no, Kaden Lee.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They
Okay.
sent out Kaden Lee too, so pretty much the three leaders, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, what's going on though? How they gonna kick it off? How we kicking off the season? Like, see, game one, but not game one, but week one.
Week 1 for Ole
Yeah,
Miss. They got Georgia State. Far as I know, Georgia State, they sneaky good. Like I ain't really like seen them, but I know they
yeah.
like reals. Ole Miss gonna have to come with it. Like
I seen they just got like a running back from Georgia that transferred in.
with Georgia State.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
got a running back transferred in from Georgia. So we gonna see what the run defense looking
Yeah,
like.
that's really gonna be an issue because, like I said, done lost Walter, JJ, Jared Ivey, but I think D line might be slept on though.
I think it's
I think
slept
they've
on.
been slept on because Xavier Harris
Mm-hmm.
is coming back,
Yeah.
and it's not a lot of big names as far as the D line,
Not
but
yet.
we right.
Yeah, because they really, for the first time with Lane Kiffin, he actually got some high school talent coming in on the
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
So, like, they might not have the biggest name just yet because they weren't transferred in, so,
Oh yeah, Cam Franklin from like Cormorant,
yeah,
um, William Eccles from Houston.
right,
Those two kids
yeah,
got to sit and watch like
yeah,
how Ole Miss play on defense. I think those probably two names for me on the defensive line that
yeah.
you might need to keep a lookout for. Those two. I know Cam
Jam
Franklin,
Brown, too. I know he a transfer, but yeah, Jam Brown for sure.
Jam Brown.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him too. And,
But my thing, I don't know. I'm worried about that secondary though.
yeah.
Cause it's gonna be real young.
That's the thing, because they got the talent, but they young, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the same thing, you got people actually coming out of high school this time. You know what I'm saying?
You got think you lost Trey Amos.
Yeah.
He got drafted by Washington, and then who was that corner? I think I'm missing somebody, but I know that now. I know Trey Amos for sure.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be real. I think they're gonna be real young. They should be good though, but they're gonna be real young. So I think the Georgia State game probably gonna help them, get acclimated to the speed of the game. Because week 2 they got to go to Kentucky. So
right now, Kentucky, they do got but it's still SEC at the end of the day. Even though they got them down, towards the bottom of the SEC as far as predictions go, but you got to play though. Even though the SEC, so you still got to play.
Right. They you remember that fast dude they had number 2?
Yeah.
He transferred to LSU.
Okay.
So
yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see who they replace him with at receiver. But yeah, I'm excited. Ole Miss and quarterback Austin Simmons. You know what I'm saying? I like what he did in that Georgia game. It kind of showed me he built for the moment.
He built for the moment.
Yeah, even
sometimes Dart wasn't built for the moment though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now he built for the moment if the team winning, Dart. But
yeah, it just, I don't know, that Florida game always stick in my mind when it comes to him. I know Trey Harris won there and all that, but
you think Austin Simmons could have came in that game and just kept the lead though? Just enough to win.
Probably would have had a productive drive, at least get field goals or something like that.
Yeah.
At least keep. I think that's on both coaching staff and players, because Lane got to call the right stuff.
Right.
That's another thing too. Lane got to stop trying to be so daring when he just needed to take the points, because we'll be up and it'd be like a third or fourth down.
Mm-hmm.
He'll try to. I get being aggressive, but sometimes you just like take the points, and then
It's
you
like
got
leaving money on the table.
yeah, you like
Mm-hmm.
you had a good D line, so you know what I mean
Yeah,
like
take
in
the
the
point.
Kentucky game, I
Yeah,
think it was a fourth down or something.
it was.
And they went for it, didn't get
Mm-hmm.
it, and then Kentucky went down and scored.
Right.
I get being aggressive, but sometimes you just gotta.
Now, what will help now is these you got Damon Taylor coming in, one of the best run. You know, he
Running
came from
backs.
Troy. Keywan Lacey. Like these running back need to pan out.
Yeah.
Cause that save you from having to go on these fourth downs. If you can get 3rd and 3 just from running the ball, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Especially, again, how all the Ole Miss fans was mad about Ulysses Bentley not playing enough.
Right.
He never really said why he wasn't playing them enough, but hopefully this year he don't be.
Now I know he had like a good relationship with Pierce.
Yeah.
Cause he kind of followed him around.
Mm-hmm.
He was the coach at Miami. He went down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. But I don't know. Like Pierce, he just did never become that elite back.
Yeah, he stayed hurt a lot too.
He stayed hurt. He just wasn't never there. And then after that, they really didn't have like everybody else really supposed to be 3rd string. Matt Jones, he a great back, but he just situational. You don't want to,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
That ain't your main running back.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Nah, wide receiver, like we talked a few weeks ago about Caleb Cunningham.
Yeah.
Caleb Cunningham, yeah.
Caleb Cunningham, yeah.
I'm ready to see what he gonna do. And then what's that transfer from Alabama?
Caleb Odom.
Caleb Odom, yeah, that's the name. I don't think a lot of people talking about either.
Cause he had some drops with Alabama, so it's like, but I mean, if anybody can bring talent out of them,
Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
So, offense, yeah.
The same thing I will say with Pete Golden too, like just bringing over Sage Ryan, like he was a 5-star coming out of college, out of high school, but coverage wise, you'll say he didn't do that good when he was with LSU, but if anybody can bring it out,
Pete Golden.
So got Pete Gold. I mean, you got Sage Ryan coming, and then you get who else? The guy from Clemson.
Ain't it Daughtery?
He is from Clemson too, though. But they got a safety though. I mean, a corner. They got a corner too. They came from Clemson. But yeah, they got him coming. And I did do some research on the guy from Washington State, the Gush. I don't know how you say it, Gushkin or whatever.
Oh, I know you talk. I can't say his name either. That's why I ain't thought about.
But yeah, he was a 4-star too though, coming out of high school. So maybe he'll be good. We'll see how they go. But let's talk about like the other big game that's going on though. Ole Miss got like a little cupcake. Well, I ain't gonna say that because Georgia State could be good, but they supposed to be a cupcake.
Yeah.
But who else playing that week though? Like,
man, week 1 is really, it got some good games. You got Auburn, Baylor.
Right.
You got, I think everybody ready to see what Coach Prime gonna do year 3?
Year 3, yeah.
Without his son and Travis. This gonna be interesting when they host Georgia Tech.
So Colorado, Georgia Tech.
And then you got Texas, Ohio State.
It's the big noon game.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that's
because Ohio State wanted that to be a night game, but Texas was like, nah.
Right.
So that's why this a noon game, and then you got
you got the Miami Notre Dame game, so that's gonna be a great game.
Yeah,
too,
and then Virginia Tech, South Carolina, also.
And then you got the LSU
and Clemson. Ooh,
so it's gonna be a good week. They coming out hard for the first week, you know what I'm saying, to get everybody back watching and stuff. You know what I'm saying.
LSU hadn't really won a week game. They haven't won a week 1 game
in a long
to start
time.
the season.
Right.
So I commend them for going on the road to Clemson instead of not being a neutral site, but Clemson look like it's a tough place to play. So
They going from the one Death Valley to the other Death Valley.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's to me. They saying Clemson gonna be better this year. I don't know.
You got doubts about Clemson?
Yeah, I just still don't see it though. I don't think LSU gonna have a problem with Clemson this year. That's just my opinion. I'm going 17-10 LSU. 17-10. I think it ain't gonna be a lot of scoring. It ain't gonna be a high scoring game.
I think it is gonna be defensive. I think for LSU, if Harold Perkins is healthy, that's the main thing. If Harold Perkins is healthy, I think their defense gonna be straight this year.
You know what I think about Perkins though? I know he did get hurt, but I felt like they didn't utilize him the right way.
Yeah.
Because the first year when he had all of them tackles and all of the, you know what I'm saying, tackles for loss and stuff, they were kind of using him like the same way Ole Miss was using Perkins.
Yeah, Al Perkins.
You know what I'm saying? Al Perkins, yeah. But it's like they tried to make him be a more strategic, like instead of just going to the ball, what he was great at doing, like they tried to make him be like more of a linebacker, like really playing, you know what I'm saying? They kind of held him back a little bit. But what you think?
I think they should, like you said, I think he should be off ball more.
He should be.
Because he can utilize his speed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sometimes, I think it depends on, like, the system. Because I don't know if they do a 3-4 or 4-3.
Right.
So I think if they was in I think they do 3. I think 3-4 would probably be better for him.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they let go the defense coordinator or not. But I think they should.
Yeah, because I think he should be. I'm telling you, he should be used exactly like how they do Perkins. Like he need to be like a stand up.
Yeah. So
defensive, like almost on the line.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Micah a little bit. How Dallas used Micah a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So that way he can get off. He can add pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably already gonna command a double or triple team. So that's gonna give the other end time to get to the quarterback. But yeah, Harold Perkins is gonna be key for them this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Offense, they
bring Nussmeier back, but I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. They got Nussmeier as a top quarterback in the SEC, but I don't know.
They ain't get tough on him. He started throwing the ball around too.
Yeah.
Like he started throwing the ball crazy too once he get into a tough situation all the time. So.
Yeah.
But the only thing, he's so sneaky with like. He got a sneaky good though. Like he know how to evade tackles and stuff and get the ball downfield sometimes. We kind of make him a little dangerous.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, you going on a road, and like it's gonna be interesting how they call the plays and like depending on like if they're gonna do fast tempo, no huddle, because you know it's probably gonna be loud up there too.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder what type of cadence they gonna use to move the ball down the field. Because I know when you playing in a loud place, you gotta have that cadence and
Well, I guess that's one good thing about bringing back a quarterback that's been playing for 3 years. Yeah. He been through it before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the...
Yeah, it'd be a thing like for Michigan having a freshman going on the road, something like that.
Right.
And not knowing the environment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think...
Who you think gonna be the best quarterback in the SEC, though? Because you got to think, like...
It's a lot of good ones.
You got Sellers. It really ain't too many coming back. Besides, you got Lagway.
Yeah. He underrated.
Coming back. Sellers. Nussmeier. And then really after that, most of the people got new
pretty much new.
Besides Tyler Green, he'll be back.
Tyler Green, yeah, he need to stay. For Arkansas, they old linemen gotta, cause they got talent. They got talent for real. If you actually sit and watch the game, You can see they got talent. It just I don't know how their development is with their offensive line. Cause in that Ole Miss game,
I think that's what I'm saying. I think that secondary, like what Ole Miss showed what they can do on that second. Hopefully they got some folks coming in, but
yeah,
what they showed that what you can do to their secondary, I don't think when it come to
cause
some real competition with
yeah,
some speed and yeah,
cause me personally, I like it when Arkansas is good. Just me personally, I like it when they're good. Cause I think it made the SEC so much tougher when Arkansas was good.
mm. They did get a win over Tennessee.
And like and to think off that, you think they would have got the ball rolling after that, but then like.
But that just show you though, like
that's how tough the SEC is.
That's how tough it is. Maybe you know what I'm saying. And then Nico, maybe he ain't the elite quarterback. People, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but at the same time, Texas kind of struggle with Arkansas too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
struggle with Vandy too.
Yeah, they did.
Vandy should have beat them, and they should have beat LSU.
Yeah,
so,
they should. Yeah.
It's real good that Vandy's starting to get good again because for a while, Vanderbilt been that welcome home mat for everybody.
Yeah.
So now that Vanderbilt, like, they starting to get the kids that look like SEC kids.
It's just so much harder for them because of, like,
they structure and they academics.
The academics, like, you really got to have a good GPA to,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, to go to Vandy. But, I mean, I think they're going to be pretty straight this year. I see them high end, maybe 8 game.
Yeah.
I see them going about 8-4.
Somewhere in there.
Low end, maybe 6. I think they still make a bowl game this year.
Yeah, I think they should make. They probably gonna shock some people too.
They gonna shock somebody. They gonna get a win out of somebody.
I don't think they beat Alabama again though. Because they gotta go there, and I don't think they.
I think that was a one-time thing. Maybe not a one-time thing, but not back to back.
Yeah, because going into Alabama is already difficult to play, and then knowing that y'all beat them like that, it's I know it's stuck in all their minds. Like I know they're ready for that.
This thing at quarterback though, I seen last year like you really gotta have elite quarterback play.
Yeah.
To be successful.
Offensive line play and quarterback play.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't got no O-lineman, you ain't got nothing. Because especially with the way the SEC got these defensive linemen running 4-2s and all that.
Right.
And you got to have some O-linemen that can hold a block and make sure everybody can get upfield and all that stuff, you know, so.
All right, so what you think prediction-wise, I'm going to just ask you real quick. All right, what you got, LSU, Clemson, who you got?
Ooh, it'd be easy to be the SEC homer.
Yeah.
LSU, Clemson. I think part of me saying Clemson have another part of me saying LSU because I know what Clemson has been. I know what LSU also has been, but
yeah,
both of them. I don't know if you want to say they both rebuilding, because they both got defensive talent also. Because Clemson got some good linebackers too.
LSU still gonna have one of the best offensive lines. That's what really got them out of a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I want to say 21-17 Clemson. Yeah, I'm still struggling.
You know what? Just because of that week 1 for LSU, it's just so hard for them to win a game. Week 1, it just
But at the same time, I want to see if Brian Kelly can finally get over that week 1 hump of getting LSU to a win in week 1.
All right. So so we ain't touched this though. Who you think for Auburn, Baylor? I don't really know nothing that's going on in Baylor.
Baylor got a transfer quarterback. I can't remember where he came from. I know Sawyer Robinson is their starter.
Okay.
They got some big dudes on D-line. It wouldn't shock me if Baylor. Who?
Auburn got?
Sawyer Robertson.
And they got Deuce Knight on the bench?
Oh, Auburn.
Talking about Auburn, yeah, quarterback.
Auburn Deuce Knight from I think George County.
George County, yeah.
From George County. Then you got over they quarterback Jackson Arnold. Deuce Knight.
Arnold. Okay.
And
did you see enough from Jackson Arnold at Oklahoma last year to be like an elite quarterback? Now he kind of sneaky good too, though.
Yeah, I think it was the system at Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't really think the system gonna be no better at Auburn.
Well,
what you think?
But I think with Freeze though, I think it's gonna be more quarterback friendly because Jackson Arnold know how to run.
Yeah.
So you know how Freeze always had those quarterbacks who can do both.
Right.
Just like with Chad Kelly and Bo Wallace and all them, they could run a little bit to the point where you can how can I say it? When you have a dual threat,
you gotta account for the quarterback.
You gotta also think, he can run too. So let me maintain my gap so I won't lose it. Because if he find a way to run, then because on the game it'd be difficult trying to play against running quarterbacks because you gotta be so disciplined in your gap and know do I need to go or do I need to start here? Because that's when quarterbacks can do all them options and jump like that. So you playing against running quarterbacks, you gotta have good eye discipline and good gap integrity. Because if you let go of that gap, they'll go right through there. And so then also he can throw a little bit too. Auburn should be good. This is his second or third year there.
It's gonna be his third year.
He finally starting to get the guys that he wants to get in. You know what I'm saying?
So why you think
to develop? So,
why you think they so far down recruiting this year?
Like I said, I think he's still trying to find guys to fit. Most of the time when it's recruiting, you got to find people that fit your system. Mm-hmm. And most of the time, people just be chasing stars and they don't fit the system.
Okay.
And so, that's why I stopped paying attention to it because, everybody, he a five-star. And then when he get there, he don't develop, he don't do the work. And then
you know what I'm saying? It remind me of the guy that came, what was his name? He went to Michigan. Quarterback.
Oh, Shea Patterson?
5-star.
He didn't fit the system.
But he didn't even, because when he got to Michigan, he still wasn't that great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think he even did he even get drafted?
No, I think he went to Canada League or something. I can't remember.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the manufactured 5-stars. He go do the right stuff to get your stars up high, even though you ain't got the talent. Like he went to IMG. You know what I'm saying? He went to these paths to get your star rating up higher.
See, that's why I'm that's why with this NIL thing, it done got even crazier because these kids want $18 million, ain't even stepped on the field.
You know what? You right. And that bring me back to who Ole Miss could have landed, and it's going to transition us into our next game we going to talk about too. Eric Singleton. Came from Georgia Tech. Mm-hmm. Went to Auburn. He at Auburn now.
Yep.
He was about to sign with Ole Miss, but it was just too much. You know what I'm saying? And Ole Miss really kind of got strict on, this is the budget for receivers, and whatever we can get in that, that's who we going to get. Yeah. So, okay. Colorado, Georgia Tech. Coach Prime, year 3?
Prime, year 3.
Now, you lose your son, both of your sons.
Yep. And lost some good players as well.
They brought in the quarterback from Liberty.
Salter.
Yeah.
Caden Salter. Then you're bringing in Juju, the freshman.
And
then you're losing. You losing not only Shedeur, you're losing Travis, and then you're losing Cam Simon Craig was one of the underrated players that a lot of people were sleeping on because of his height. Because he remind me, I know this might sound crazy, but he remind me of Bob Sanders just a little bit.
Okay.
His playing style remind me of Bob Sanders a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you lose Shiloh, a hard hitter in the back end.
Right.
And then you lose Colton Hood to transfer. He's at Tennessee now.
Okay.
And then you lose LeJontay Wester, who was a speedster. Got drafted to the Ravens. Then his brother transfers to Western Kentucky. And then let's see. B.J. Green is with the Jacksonville Jaguars now, along with Travis and Cam Craig. And then what's the receiver from Vanderbilt? Will Shepherd.
Yeah, Will Shepherd. Yeah.
Yeah, he's with Denver now.
Right.
So it's gonna be interesting to see because they, like I said, they do have talent. Amarion Miller is returning from that injury from that Baylor game.
Okay.
And then you got some good freshmen, got some speed at receiver. And then I don't know if you know, but they brought in Marshall Faulk to be their running back coach.
Right.
And then, but they also lost the O lineman and the O line. They lost the O line coach to Mississippi State, and they lost the D line coach, Coach Vance to Mississippi State also. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they try to rebuild because Warren Sapp is still there.
Okay.
The defensive line should be. For as far as the stuff I've seen on YouTube, they look like they hungry. Like they look like they ready to. They gonna be ready this year.
Now you think they improved on size and speed?
Yeah, I think
because that was on the offensive line and defensive line. They kind of in the trenches kind of held them back a lot.
Yeah, speaking of, they got a linebacker from. They got an O lineman from Memphis, Xavier Hill. And they got a couple of transfers on the offensive line. Then on defensive line, they look like they gotten a lot. They're gonna be bigger than they were last year.
Okay.
As far as like size wise on the defensive line, they gonna be much stronger. I'd say they much stronger up front. I'll say that. And then linebacker course should be better. Cause at times they were missing a lot of tackles. They were missing a lot of tackles last year. And as far as the secondary, DJ McKinney, I think he'll be good. But like I said, they lost Colton Hood, who was gonna be on the other side to Tennessee. But I think they should be good. I think this game gonna be close.
Who Georgia Tech got as quarterback right now?
Man, that dude been in school so long. Because, he came from Texas A&M. Haynes King.
King, okay. He was hurt so much. Okay. If Haynes King going to be playing, I got Georgia Tech for sure. I think he just too that. Like, he just hard to beat, bruh. Like, he just...
Haynes King is talented. I'm not even going to lie to you. He's very talented. He just got to stay healthy.
He got to stay healthy. If he coming back and just, week 1, I'm going to take Georgia Tech. Who you got, though?
Ooh. Of course, Mars. I really want...
Georgia Tech just, they almost an SEC team, bro. Like, they
know what?
They
Speaking
close.
of Georgia Tech, that's where Kilo Stone at now.
Yeah, he went back.
Yeah, that's where he's at. And I just think about that. I said, man, that defensive line gonna be good, but it's just something about the way Coach Fine got them kids. Like, it's just the way that he's getting them to buy in, and it look like all of their practices have been player led. That's how you win championship. If you got kids on your team that want to lead without you asking them to, that's a key part in winning a championship. I'm not saying that they will, but I'm saying, like, as far as football team goes, you need kids who will lead for you without you even asking them. That's what I like about them. I want to say, and then that's in Colorado with the altitude. That's the other thing. Like, playing in that type of air, you gotta have a lot of energy to keep up with the air because I know they say it's like thin air when you running up there. So mm, I'm on the I'll be on the fence for all these games because I really be analyzing. I really be taking into account. I really be watching the film of these teams, but it's so close. Like
I think defense gonna hold both of these teams back. I'm not gonna lie, cause defense held Georgia Tech back a lot last year.
Yeah, they secondary was kind of suspect.
A lot of games they should have won. Like I think they lost the.
Especially at Georgia. Every time I think about Georgia Tech, that Georgia game be the first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah, they shouldn't have lost that game.
That's the first game that comes to my mind every time I think about Georgia Tech.
I think they might have came back and beat North Carolina. Was
it? It was North Carolina. Or I remember watching that game. They beat somebody.
I think it was North Carolina. They came back and won.
Yeah. It was North Carolina because it was a Thursday night game. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a Thursday night game.
Yeah. So, who else we got? Who else we got that night? Miami, Notre Dame.
Yeah, Miami, Notre Dame.
I'm going Notre Dame. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going. They just recruit so good, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I be so tired of Notre Dame.
I'm not a big fan of Notre Dame at all.
Every time they get good, then they lose to somebody you were supposed to, like Northern Illinois.
Right.
And then you lose to Marshall. Like, it be like every year they put Notre Dame, like, in the top 10 every year. Then they lose to somebody. Lose to somebody they ain't even got no business losing to. Then they do it. And then somehow they still get in the playoff. I'm like, bro.
Because the rest of the season be scheduled to be real easy.
Real easy, but then again,
who is? Okay, I guess Riley Leonard. He went to the league too, right?
I think so. Oh, I think he's still there.
Is he still there? He got
I'm not sure. I gotta look.
Okay, so as
I'm
far
not sure as the quarterback situation, but yeah, of course they bring in talent. Cause look, Notre Dame brings in a lot of money. Like I think they company with NBC, so that's why they came. So and then of course Ryan Clark's son is there in the secondary. They got a lot of kids that are children of former NFL players on their team. So I think Notre Dame probably gonna be good. It's just the fact that they be losing to people you was not supposed to lose to, and also they play Arkansas week 2 or week 3.
They do.
So
they do. I think they're gonna show us a little bit about Arkansas.
It'll probably show more about Arkansas than it is about Notre Dame because
I agree on that for sure.
Who else? We got of course.
Who you taking though?
Ooh.
Who you taking? Before we go to the Texas Ohio State game, who you taking?
Miami got Carson Beck.
You know what? He gonna do a lot better playing them teams.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot. He gonna be able to process a little bit easier. It ain't gonna be like so intense defensively. I think till you get to certain. Because I mean, who Miami we can play?
Like when they play Florida State and stuff, you'll see the difference. But like when they play teams like Virginia and
like Boston College,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again,
I think it's a good move for Carson Beck. He gonna raise his draft.
His draft stock gonna go up.
He's gonna go up just from all the numbers he going. I see him going no less than 2,500 yards on the season. Yeah, no less than that.
Because the second, no disrespect to the ACC, but it's like it's a different type of caliber of defense from where he just came from.
Right.
Not saying the ACC don't got good defense because there are some good players in the ACC. So
it is, yeah.
Let me say that. But at the same time, you just came from even like when you was at Georgia, Kentucky had good defensive players that you had to account for. So it's like Like going to the ACC, it's probably gonna do the same thing Cam Ward did, pretty much. He probably gonna end up doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So with that, Notre Dame, Miami, then it's in Miami, but they really don't got no home field because they play at the Dolphins football field. I don't know. I might just say them 22-17.
You gonna say Miami?
I'm probably say Miami.
All right,
22-17.
cool. All right, so big noon.
Big noon kickoff.
Texas, Oklahoma. Ohio State.
Ooh. That's gonna be a good one. You gotta make sure you get up early for that one because it's a lot of NFL players on both sides.
It is.
Everybody talking about Arch might be number one. You know, is he gonna do what his uncles did? Well, if it's not his uncle, because Peyton obviously didn't do what Eli did. But at the same token, they talking about is he gonna do what his uncle did? Is he gonna come out? Is he gonna stay? I mean, he's just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore, yeah.
I think red shirt.
He redshirted 1 year, right? Because it's gonna be his third year, but he's still gonna be. And same thing with Austin. He gonna be a sophomore too, still. So
let's see. I'm trying to think because
they got Julian saying at Ohio State. So what you think? Who you think gonna be? Who gonna put up the most numbers? Arch Man you think Ohio State?
I think it depends on that because Ohio State we'll see. They still got my boy Jeremiah Smith, and every time
and Caleb Downs.
Yeah, and every time I could depend on Jeremiah Smith every time it came to prize picks. So they got some talent. Shout out to Brian Hartline because he used to be receiver at Ohio State, and I hear their receiver coaching. Man, they just putting out receivers every year. The defense, I think the defense should be straight.
Defense is gonna be good.
Yeah, as long as Caleb's down, it's healthy. Because I don't know nobody else besides him on the defense. Quarterback wise, I know they're gonna be young. But with this, it's good to have a young quarterback at home.
You right about that?
It's good to have a good young quarterback at home because, like, you ain't got to worry about getting yelled at while you on the field. Like when I say yelled at, the opposing fans yelling and all that.
Right.
You ain't gotta quiet down the crowd, or well, you can like when you're in the red zone, but like you ain't gotta worry about doing silent cadences. That's what I mean to say. You ain't gotta worry about doing no silent cadence. You can, communicate with your receivers, your tight end, and all that. So being a young quarterback at home is probably gonna be good for him, whoever the quarterback is. Now for Arch, and it's gonna be a good game. I'm trying to think what the score I got in my head. I think I got like 28-21.
I'm on. It wouldn't be an upset because they won the national championship. So I just really don't know. I really think.
I'm trying too hard to be unbiased, but
I think Ohio State gonna have a home field advantage.
Yeah, I was thinking 28-21.
Like I just don't know, because I just seen how but it's different. It's different game.
Yeah,
but I just seen how Arch got put into the Georgia game. He struggled.
Yeah.
He got took right back out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you playing that caliber defense when it comes to Ohio State. If not better. You know what I'm saying?
Ohio State got some guys that can play in the SEC.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have guys. So I think they the school that has one of the schools that have the most draft picks. They one of the schools that have the most draft picks every year. So I'm thinking, I said 28-21. I said Ohio State 28-21. But it might change before the season starts. But right now, for what I
I'm
see,
gonna say. I think it's gonna be a double digit win. I'm thinking 10
you
points.
think Texas winning by 10?
I think Ohio State gonna win
Ohio
by.
State winning by 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking
I'm
Arch might the first game. I think once the season go on, he gonna start showing who Arch's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say
Yeah, for right now, I'm gonna say Ohio State 28-21. It might change.
I'm gonna say 27-17. 27-17 Ohio State.
Okay.
That's my prediction on that.
Mine might change because I be trying to evaluate for real. Like I be really going through trying to look and see who got who and they system and like I'm really a football head, so I really be trying to evaluate the teams and all that. Anybody who don't know, I my football history is so I be trying to evaluate like as far as games go, who got who, what system they in.
Time of the day, and then it really be about what the system playing against each other.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like the scheme.
Yeah.
The shoot, who got the top dogs and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't always about the X's and O's. It's about who got the top dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who got more dogs? Because you can have a good system, but if you ain't got no dogs, the system might not. You know, pan out. But like I said, I don't know. My prediction might change, but right now I'm going Ohio State 28, Texas 21.
All right. All right. I don't know. Did you get your opinion on the Auburn?
I didn't. I was still.
Who you think got that game?
Auburn,
Baylor.
Heart really want to see.
I'm going.
Do good, but
I'm gonna say Auburn, bro. I don't know.
That's a tough one. Because
I'm gonna go Auburn.
Baylor Baylor be.
They just struggle
reeling off wins, and then at the end of the year they start like losing. You're not supposed to lose that game. But with that, I might go Baylor 28-14.
You gonna go Baylor?
I'll go Baylor.
You going Baylor? I'm taking Auburn. I don't know prediction wise what it's gonna be like score wise, but I'm gonna go Auburn, maybe by 3. It ain't gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be a big win.
The game is in Baylor also. So.
But I think Jackson Horner come in and do enough.
Yeah. See, that's tough for me because they both kind of similar, but Baylor defensive line, it's just somebody defensive line.
Who you got? Dark horse team. Not out the SEC, just teams in general, just the whole college. Like,
of course, I'm feel biased if I talk about Charlotte. I have my reasons, but Charlotte, I say I always speak highly of Tulane. Because
Tulane, I don't even think they a dark horse at this point. Like they usually they gonna get a bowl game. They usually pretty good. They getting all of the not the I'm gonna say SEC rejects, but that ain't really what it is. But it's just like team. It's just the people that didn't make it to the SEC.
Yeah.
But they still got their talent. Like you know what I'm saying. They get a lot of those players.
Yeah. That's why I remember years ago I was telling my Ole Miss play Tulane. I said, y'all better watch out for Tulane because if Tulane they had their quarterback, if their quarterback didn't go out in the Ole Miss game, Tulane was gonna be Ole Miss. It was gonna be Ole Miss.
I think quarterback might hold them back this year with TJ. Then they got TJ Philly, right? Any year they quarterback?
Yeah.
Because they traded. I mean, I traded. You know, it might as well be traded now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to even call it.
You might as well say trading because everybody's swapping every year. Yeah.
He got sent to Duke for $8 million or something.
Mm-hmm.
So They lost the
Yeah.
quarterback. I ain't never seen Finley do nothing anywhere he been. Like Auburn, Western Kentucky,
Baylor.
where else he went?
Baylor.
Baylor? Okay, he done been a few places, so I ain't
He
seen
been
him.
he been in school a long time. That's the other thing. These kids gonna be 28 years old going to the NFL.
I'm telling you, stretch that butt out, man. Cause I was just talking
Man,
to
that's what I said. NFL is probably not. It's probably still gonna be a goal for some.
yeah.
But shoot, some of these kids.
You gotta think about it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, all you trying to do is make it out of high school now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what's crazy, finna be even crazy about that,
yeah.
they finna start doing it in high school too.
Right.
They already doing it in Illinois, I think.
Right.
And like I said, I know we talked a couple of weeks ago about it, but I said Deuce Knight was the first kid from Mississippi with an NIL deal. So it's like, it's going to be even crazier to the point where kids transfer in city, you know. And all
Gotta be
that.
same stuff that been going on without the paycheck. Like these kids
Yeah.
going to these like IMG and like even Chicago Middle Knight going to Baylor.
Yeah.
And the name of the school Baylor? Is it Baylor?
I think that's what it is.
It's something like I can't remember the name.
It's a crazy name. I know what you're talking about, but I can't think.
It might not be Baylor, but it's but yeah, it's in Chattanooga though.
Yeah, I
School
know it's
in
in
Chattanooga.
Tennessee. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a long name. I can't remember it. But
Yeah.
I know exactly.
But it's like one of them IMG type
Private
schools that people.
institutions, yeah.
Right. So I mean nowadays, yeah, you just gotta make it to college. You know what I'm saying? You make you $3-4 million in college.
$3-4 million, make it stretch.
Do I even gotta go to the NFL?
Yeah, and then like I can go straight to a job. And
yeah, I can come back in as a coach somewhere.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying. I know it. Like I said, it probably still be a goal for some, but some kids be like, you know what? I'm probably about one out of 200 that'll probably make it. So let me try to get as much money as I can, so I can, you know, maybe go into real estate or something like that and build up off that.
Right.
You know,
you already got your name around around your home, like especially like a small town like Oxford or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You already got a good name, so yeah. All right, so let's talking about Oxford. Let's get into their schedule. We gonna do this one real quick though for y'all. We just gonna go through that. You got the schedule?
Yeah.
We about to get their schedule pulled up for y'all real quick. We just gonna go through our predictions on the wins and losses on the schedule. But we gonna make it quick. I know
the first three at Collierville, at Sapanola, then at Lafayette.
All right, so let's start out with them three. Collierville.
I never heard of them. This is my first time. This is my first time really hearing about this school. So I don't know who they have, what they have. But I do know they do have. I remember something watching Grenada when they played Houston. They got different rules when it comes to jerseys and so Austria need to be aware of that.
So they traveling to Collierville.
Yeah, they going to Collierville because Tennessee got different rules than Mississippi do when it comes to like jerseys and socks and all that stuff.
Right.
So Austria need to lock in on that too. But they going to Collierville. So I don't know about that one, but
not knowing much about it, I'm gonna give them the dub. I'm gonna say Oxford get the dub on it. I don't know too much about it. They could be a really great school. I wouldn't know, but I'm gonna say they get it. South Panola.
Nah. We talk about this all the time.
I think it's gonna be a revenge game for Oxford. I think they take the W. I think it's a revenge game. They take the win. What you think though?
They need. I'm a homer. You know I think Oxford should win every game, but then again at the same time, like when I talked to them coaches, they said they gonna have a lot of.
Okay, so Oxford, South Panola, who you got?
I think Coach Cut gonna pull it off this year.
Okay.
I think. Well, you gotta have a kicker in every league, but I think Oxford gonna It's gonna be 17-14.
17-14.
Yeah. 'Cause like I said, they told me when I talked to them, they told me how young they was gonna be. Um, they told me it's gonna be a lot of sophomores and juniors, not a lot of seniors this year. So,
Fox.
I think they said they gonna be good. So I'm excited to see um, the youth on this squad and see what Knott's gonna do this year also. So I think it's
You
gonna
think
be.
he gonna take the starting position?
I think he probably already got it. I think it was already in stone.
Yeah.
When he transferred, but I think it's gonna be 17-14. Ooh, it's in Sapanola too, but I think Oxford gonna pull it out. 17-14.
You think that is just you think not to bring in a little bit of his pops, like
he might bring some
like
more juice.
the schemes though.
I think. See, Coach Cut don't really offense think that complex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of a passing thing, but
I think it should be a little bit more complex.
I think
as
he need to
far as
make it balanced
wise.
though. I think be more balanced though, but I don't think that it ain't nothing Juice can't handle. It's just the fact that they blocking scheme is probably gonna be the thing. It's probably gonna be their blocking scheme. But I think Knox will probably be something they need though. At quarterback. Not saying that the quarterback they had last year wasn't bad. It's like in that playoff game, they should have won it. But I forgot what happened. They turned the ball over, something like that. And let the game get away from them.
Yeah.
But I think Knox will bring some energy to the team. I haven't really got to see him throw the ball or whatever, but I think he'll probably bring a difference to the team this year. Like I said, as far as I know from the coaches I've talked to, they said that it's gonna be a lot of sophomores and juniors. I'm not sure how many seniors they have, but as far as I know from them, they told me they're gonna be real athletic and young. So, it's gonna be the schedule gonna show you though for sure. The schedule they got is going to show you, especially with Sapanola and Lafayette, Tupelo and Grenada. And within those couple weeks, this schedule is going to show you how good they can be.
All right, so you got Oxford taking that.
17-14. All
right, what's the next game? Crosstown Classic?
Across the street.
So who you got this year? I'm still going Oxford again. I don't see it yet.
Like I said, I talked to both coaching staffs, and both say they're gonna be young. And like for Lafayette, I don't know the quarterback situation. And it's gonna be a Lafayette. I don't know. I want to say Oxford, but you never know playing at Lafayette like what's gonna happen. So it's like. Cause I root for Lafayette. I'm sorry, I root for both schools. So don't bash me in the comments talking about some you from us or why you. No, it's still a brotherhood at the end of the day. But still, like, I want to see both schools do good. Like I always had a dream of Oxford, Sapanola, Lafayette all meeting up at the championship. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that one day, but
And Sapanola's still 6A, right?
Sapanola's 6, Lafayette is 5, and Oxford is 7.
Yeah. Okay. So who next? Who next on who next?
The game we talking about right now, Oxford and Lafayette.
Lafayette.
Yeah. Then after that, they go Tupelo comes. Tupelo comes down, and boy.
I'm going 35-6. Tupelo.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let me not say. You know what? Because last year it was actually closer than what you would think. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of got away from them at the end, but the game was close through like 3 quarters. You know what I'm saying?
It got away from them in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, because they ran us about 42, didn't it?
Tupelo got a
They probably gonna be look out for the state championship for them again.
Tupelo got an old school at running back, and boy, when I tell you he can run that ball,
yeah,
that boy can run. He been running like this since he was a freshman.
Yeah.
Man, as long as Tupelo get that boy that ball and they block, they're gonna be hard to beat again. I want Oxford to win that, but that's gonna be steep. I say, and so that make Oxford one. Well, we did say Colleyville won, and then Sapanola won. They'll make them 2-1.
I'm gonna say, well, that'll be fourth game.
Grenada.
That'll be fourth game. You gotta play
3-1 going to Grenada.
I'm gonna say 3-1. I think they get the first three. Tupelo.
Hold on, wait. So
because you got
Colleyville, Sapanola, Lafayette. Yeah, they'll be 3-1.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say
going to Grenada.
I said 35-6, but I'm gonna say it'll be a little closer. It'll be a little closer than that.
Man, I'm gonna just say 21-17.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna be that close though. But
I'm just going with my heart, bro.
I'm gonna be looking for Iverson McCoy too. You know, he committed to Ole Miss.
Oh yeah,
so I want to see how he gonna be looking.
Yeah. This man, I really hope I believe Coach Cutcliffe though. Cause from talking to him, it sounds like they gonna be, like I said, they gonna be young, but they gonna have some talent. So like every prediction, I know I want them to go undefeated for real, but at the same time, with the skill, like I said, with the schedule they got.
It's really just Oxford is a great team. It's really just the trenches for them that's holding them back on the offensive line and defensive line. Yeah. Like it's really holding them back because they always had like great linebackers. Yeah. Even corner, like secondary, even been pretty straight for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, that schedule is brutal because after those three, Tupelo, then you got Grenada. And then you got to go to Madison Central after that.
Okay, so
that's tough. That's a tough way to start the year.
Grenada, they just win a state championship.
Yep, they just won state, and they got to go to. No, Grenada comes here.
I'm taking Grenada.
No, Grenada comes here. Yeah, Grenada comes here. It's been a while since
by 7.
They should have won the Grenada game too, but they let that get away in the second half. See, that's what I'm saying. It's tough because
I'm gonna say Grenada. I'm gonna say Grenada 7. What you think?
I say that. Hey, so that means they'll be 3-2.
3-2. That'll be 3-2 for me.
3-2 going into Madison Central.
Was it going automatically 3-3 in my book?
It's tough.
Just from seeing Oxford play, man, like I think they try to run this fast-paced Ole Miss style offense, but you can't just go out there and run the plays blindly. Like you gotta read your keys and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you're moving too fast. You getting off the field too fast. Sometimes
that's why I said a couple weeks ago when we was talking about Ole Miss how they run that no huddle. Because if you get stopped on third down, defense is going to be like, God, dog, we just got off the field. We got to go right back on there.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about running no. I get no huddle. You want to speed up the other team and not allow them to substitute. I get that.
But it's to catch them off guard. But if it ain't working.
Yeah, and then also if you're not making first downs, that's the other thing.
Especially if you wasting a down. First and second down doing the same old inside zone.
The ball, and then you passing the ball on first and second down, two incompletions, and then you want to go to a dive or like you said a zone on third down. That doesn't work.
Now you off the field under a minute.
And then the defense on the field for like 12 plays.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta. A good running game is great for that style offense, but if you ain't got that running game, it's gonna be a little tough on you. You gotta.
Man, this schedule got my head hurting because, bro, two after
who got the Madison Central?
Clinton. Yes, Clinton, and then Murrah, and then I want to say.
I'm gonna say they might not get Clinton, so that'll be for me. That'll be at 3-4. They'll come back with a win over Murrah though.
Yeah, they have Murrah.
So they'll bring them 500 on the season right there, 4-4.
Yeah. Ooh, Lord.
Who have it?
After Murrah, then it's the Little Egg Bowl to end the year.
Starkville.
And they head coach is at JUCO now. I forgot which JUCO he's at now, but he's at JUCO, so it's gonna look very different. Starkville's gonna look very different because they head coach.
First year coach.
Yeah, they JUCO. They head coach is now at a JUCO. I can't remember. I think he's at East Mississippi. I think. If I remember right, I think he's at. And he. Yeah, he was one of the best high school. Besides the Louisville head coach, them two was some of the best high school coaches around. And now he's at JUCO, and then Starkville bringing in a new coach.
I'm gonna take Oxford just for the first year because it's the first year coach at Starkville. Yeah. Just the transition year.
Yeah.
But sometimes sometimes
the first year.
But yeah, like it'll pop off the first year, but then it's like after them first couple years, and then they start bringing in their own people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where you might see them actually go downhill.
Yeah.
Like the first year.
It just depends on what defense they running.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, Starkville has always been top tier. At least 9 or 10 wins every year though. So that game, Dennis.
Do you know who they bringing in though? Is the coach?
I do not know the head coach.
Okay.
But it's here. The last Oxford Starkville I went to was a couple years ago.
I'm gonna take Oxford though, because that game was still even close last year. They played last year, right?
Yeah. I think Oxford lost on an interception.
So yeah, that game was close.
So they'll bring them to what, 5-5?
That'll bring them to
6-4, 5-4, something like that.
6-4, I'm thinking.
Because Collierville, then Sapanola, then Lafayette, then
take an L at
back-to-back, Tupelo and Grenada, 2 losses, and then Madison Central.
I say that's 3 losses.
And then Germantown.
Oh, we ain't talking about Germantown.
Yeah.
I got them beating Germantown though.
Yeah.
I got them beating Germantown.
So what they'll be?
That'll be 4-4.
4-4, and then Clinton. That'll be 4-5.
4-5.
And then you got 5-5. So, but they come out to 6-5. Ooh. Wow. That is that's tough if that.
Now what because you did say they switched division.
This is a new division. Yes.
So who in this division they? Because they was in a little rinky dink, you know,
they
South Haven, Horn Lake, Lake Cormorant, little easy teams.
Yeah, this division is Madison Central, Germantown, Clinton, Murrah, and Starkville. So imagine this for basketball too. So this is gonna be. It might be rougher. But oh no, I ain't gonna say that. I don't know too much of basketball yet. I ain't got to talk to Coach Tyler yet. But as far as football go, this is gonna be like paper wise it look rough. But then again, you don't know like how they practicing and what they developing and all that. So we just going off the schedule and what we saw last year. But, anything can change, like, once we actually see live action. You know what I'm saying? But ooh.
6-5. I think that this is going to be, like, the division they in. It might be, as far as North Mississippi goes,
the
hardest division 7-8.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't really see two. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pretty much put all the best teams together in one conference.
You just be glad Tupelo's not in this division.
Yeah,
but
Tupelo was in there.
Tupelo's still 7-8, but still, you might see Tupelo in the playoffs.
Oh, I don't think it's nobody about it for Tupelo.
Yeah,
they make it.
I'm just saying if Oxford gets there.
Yeah, I was talking about they might see them in the playoffs.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then going there.
Yeah,
watching Tupelo on live stream. Like their defensive line was really good. They had somebody go to Texas A&M, a linebacker.
So, all right, when it comes to divisions, how many teams can actually make it in to the playoff?
I think it's 4 or 5. I think because I know some.
Well, out of one division.
I think they take the top 4. I think
they take the top 4. Okay.
I think Oxford just need to make it in the top 4.
And make it in the top 4.
Because they won their division last. Like I said, their division had Hernando, DeSoto Central, South Haven, Lake Cormorant.
I think Horn Lake was in there. Something.
Yeah, Horn Lake.
Yeah,
but it's they back in this division again, and that's because they've been flipping divisions for years, but now they back in this division. The other year they had Brandon.
Yeah.
And I think they switched Clinton with Brandon, but yeah, this division with Clinton, Starkville, and Madison Central, that what makes it tough. Not saying Germantown or Murrah won't make it tough, but Madison Central, Clinton, Starkville, just those 3 schools alone, that makes it a tough division.
I'm gonna say for them to make the playoff, they're gonna need to upset somebody.
They're gonna have to beat.
Clinton might be the best bet.
If they don't beat Madison Central, they have to beat Clinton, or vice versa. If they don't beat Clinton, they have to be Madison Central.
I think that they get their upset over Starkville though. I think they win that game.
I can see that.
I see it because it's the first year.
Yeah.
Just because it's the first year.
And
it was real close.
Yeah.
Starkville kind of had a hard time with.
I still personally think Starkville gonna. For some reason, I'm just used to seeing Starkville be so good though that it's sticking in your mind that like even though they got a new coach, they still gonna be what Starkville to be.
Yeah, that game usually be close though.
Yeah.
That game usually be close.
Yeah.
Like I know 1 year they got blew out by Starkville.
Yeah.
For the most time, it been kind of close.
It's just gonna be interesting to see like the development over these next 3 weeks. Because like I said, August is gonna be here before you know it, and then what's that? The 23rd? What's the 23rd? No, the 29th. 29th. We're gonna see. You probably won't see after the first game because like that's the first game for everybody. But I say by week 4, week 5, you'll see what kind of talent you have.
So, why you think they moved the Crosstown Classic from the last game?
I always wondered about that too, like, cause I know when we was in school, we always played them towards the end, in the middle, before division.
Now, when we were in school, they was the last game.
Yeah.
When we was in school, it was the last game. Now,
yeah, cause you had to you didn't know if you was gonna play them again the next week.
Right.
The playoffs.
In the playoffs, when it was 4-8.
When we was in school, our division was tough. We had Hernando was real good back then.
Yeah, Hernando was real good.
And then we had of course Lafayette. And then we had
New Albany?
Don't even start on the game.
Yeah, New Albany in there. Who else was in there? I think it was like
I wanna say Senatobia.
Senatobia, I think they were still what you call though.
No, Senatobia
They were still 3A.
That's one of the craziest fields I ever been to.
It is.
If you ever been to Senatobia High School football field and you've been on the opposite side, don't look over there, cause man, hey, that was crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Senatobia always had great running backs also. One running back come to mind, VJ Street. He was cold. But yeah, then we always had
Senatobia was like always this small team that you need to watch out for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember going up there. I rode the senior bus that day. We was jamming, and then game started. We was down. When we were down, I forgot. I know we was down at halftime, and VJ Street was killing. But somehow we came back and won that game. But man, playing teams like Senatobia, you have to be focused.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to, because teams like that. Senatobia always been good too.
They always been good, even though they was 3A. Now everything got reclassified.
I think they still. No, they 4.
They 4A, yeah, because they was in the same.
Yeah, they had to play Louisville.
The same division, not division, but same thing as
class,
Lafayette.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like, if you go back to Lafayette historically, they gonna bring up these rings they got, right?
Look, no.
They gonna bring up these rings, but when everything got reclassified, Lafayette was slick in the 3A. Like the teams that they were playing against was like 3A. Like they had Senatobia. Like a few teams moved up. I mean, stayed the same. That was in 4A, but they was playing against teams that we was called 3A at the time.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Like I mean, if you. Oxford. Yeah, we could have got us a 3A ring too. Like we was, you know.
That's gonna ruffle some feathers. I ain't.
It's the truth, though. I mean,
it's gonna.
You playing Senatobia, you know, you playing these little small teams, man.
Shout out to them Commodores, man. Still good, but I know that's gonna ruffle some feathers. Hey, back during that time, they was always getting on Coach Hill. I remember somebody had said on Facebook one time, I tried to call Coach Hill, but I couldn't get no ring. That hurt me. That was my coach, but I remember somebody saying that, like, man. And then it's crazy, right after he left, they got one. Which is crazy, like I guess a year or two right after he left, they got one.
Got one. Oh.
But man, them Lafayette boys was so hard on Coach Hill, boy. Talking about try to call Coach Hill, couldn't get no ring. Boy, that was rough. Being an Oxford alum, knowing, seeing your brother from across the street go to state and win some rings, that was tough. Then to have to hear about it, that was rough.
They had a good team.
Rough.
They had some great teams back then. And it did help y'all. They was playing smaller 3A team that would be considered 3A team the year before. But I mean, we still gonna give it to you. Y'all got y'all rings fair and square.
Man.
All right, but cause I ain't really seen them do much since they got reclassified into 5A.
See the thing. You know what? The same thing we had problems with, they having problems with.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
The same thing we had problems with when we was coming up.
Yeah.
The same thing they having problems with now. And it never changes. Like, it don't matter if they bring in a freshman quarterback or not. Man, I don't know. I wonder what they be eating down there, dog. Because there's something down there at the point, boy. Because, man, we could never get over the hump.
West Point. And in West Point, it got back good too, because they had a couple little down years in there.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna even say down year, but just where they wouldn't win as much.
Winning state, yeah. They still make it, but didn't they lose to West Jones? They didn't lose to West Jones. It was somebody in state, I don't know. But No, they won.
I think they won state
They
this
won
year.
state.
Yeah, I think they won state
I forgot
this
who
year.
they beat though.
Yeah, I think they won state this year.
And man, the way they develop their kids, man, it need to be studied for real, cause it seems like every year it's a whole manufacture of talent every year.
Why do you think they don't send a lot of players like D1?
They actually do, cause they had a running back, Kalen Daniels, I think it is. He's at Florida.
Okay.
I think they do, but I think you don't hear about him a lot because some of the schools they go to don't be on TV. Mm-hmm. But like I said, Daniels, though, he's at Florida. I think he played against Ole Miss. I think I saw him.
Okay.
But I don't know if they have a lot of D1s though.
Yeah.
But that's the most notable one I remember.
Right.
And they had some old linemen from a couple years ago, and I always remember that running back they had when we played them. Jamal Shelton, I'll never forget. 200 yards in the second half. Dude didn't play the first half.
I remember that.
That game. Bruh. That game right there, it was what, 17-14 at half? And then, I'm like, they getting crunk on the sideline. What going on? Oh, they got that. Somebody was like, they got the running back. He just came back in. I'm like, oh, shoot. First play. Went up the middle, and he was gone. I'm like, oh, yeah, it shouldn't be over with. We still could have won that game, though. We just didn't get a lot of key stops in that game. But, again, when it comes to West Point, they got talent. Most of their kids be going JUCO, though. That's the other thing. Most of their kids go JUCO. But like I said, they develop some talent. You just don't. They probably just go to schools that you don't see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, West Point. See, that's who LaFayette got to contend with. That's in their division, like West Point, New Hope. I saw that they playing. What is this school? They played Caledonia this year, I think. Caledonia's been real good too.
Caledonia, they've been real good, and they like one of those.
It's a new school. It's like the school's new. Caledonia's new. It ain't been up to as long. Right.
And they doing like development too, as far as like Pee Wee go. Cause that's a team like the Buccaneers. If you got a player that play for the Buccaneers, they gonna have to go to Caledonia. Either or, they gotta play them.
Yep. And the Fed played San Fernando this year. If I'm not mistaken. Like I said, you can't rely on Max Press for everything. But that's what I saw so far. But
yeah.
As far as that division go, it's always West Point. And then there'll be somebody sneaky like New Hope or what's this school? Saltillo.